How do we show that the system is arbitrary? How do we show that the system is being hypocritical?
There is, there might be some explanation why people get, my loyal viewers get confused, because first they see me like too much open, like 24/7, like all my life is like
I
that.
agree with those people that
Okay,
you shouldn't be as open.
that's an extreme polarity for most people, and in your case it's like for them probably extreme other end, and then they see that you're like taking this chance and you're still worried about your job and things. Maybe that's an explanation, I don't know. In time we'll
But
find out.
That's them.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of train rides where I've opened up to you off
Yes.
camera a little bit more,
Right.
and I've given you reasons, and
It's job.
I've showed you,
Yeah,
and I've
it's
showed
job.
you different things like
Yeah,
that.
it's job. Yeah, I know. It's job.
Okay, so
I know. I had jobs too, so I understand.
You can relate to these people that are telling you this on the side. No, I have some other information from Tony that he hasn't revealed on camera, where I can be a little bit more at ease because I know a little bit more about Tony than what he's told you guys on the screen.
I got affected from my loyal viewers also in the meantime, because I expected you behave in the same manner, like because you have a job, so you're gonna be careful. So when I see with them, we see that you kind of taking risk, right? Arrest and losing jobs, or being online with your videos, right? So I got same confusion with my viewers, because you took risk of being in the news, at least occupy news, and that might end up with your boss, and then you lose your job. So you're taking risk. Hey, let's go. Sorry.
So this person who made the comment about the suspicion of the fact that I didn't want to reveal my ride back when we were over at the Federal Plaza, now I reveal my ride, how it is that I get here, in case the police state wants to track me down. They know how I move around. This person didn't acknowledge that they had made that insinuation that there was something suspicious about me not revealing how I get around. Okay, this is the same person then that asked you, was I drinking? This is the same person then that goes on the stream and tells everybody that I'm trashing everybody on the stream. When I didn't trash everybody, I trashed the lady that interrupted, I trashed the trolls, and I got upset at the moderators because I didn't know that they were being blocked, and that messages like he wants to stroke you gently were getting through. Those were the three people, or the three groups that I had gotten upset at.
But after that stroke thing, maybe they deleted that too, because you see this after a while, so they reach to the
I understand their hands were tied, and I can understand how they got sabotaged in that.
Yeah.
For that I apologize. I didn't mean the moderators had their thumb up their ass or anything like that. I was upset that we couldn't block that kind of stuff over there. I feel that we should be more about Occupy and not just about everything.
right.
Okay, so this person, I think, needs to take a step back and realize that we're here on the ground, and there are reasons, why I can't be like yourself 24/7 on the stream. Okay,
I understand.
you see this here? This is how they like it. Last night, when everybody was here until midnight, dancing and they had a group of about 200 or 300 people, it's much more embarrassing, it's much more problematic for them. So what they did tonight was, even though the crowd was just as big, they got the order from Kelly, they got the order from Goldman Sachs, they got the order from Chase, shut that thing down by 10 o'clock, so when the midnight eviction comes, there's just a scattering of people here, and it'll be a lot easier, and it'll be a lot less visible.
Do you think also a little bit rain here?
Maybe
Not much, but
maybe a drop or two is falling.
because I don't see anybody here. I mean, not even other people as like last night. Last night in the eviction, we had a lot of
till
people.
midnight. The dancing and the partying was going on till midnight. We were all there. So today they corrected that mistake, and they made sure to boot everybody by 10 o'clock. They asked them to shut the music down, and that way they discouraged anybody from hanging out here too late. It's much better for them to throw out a few people and have that big spectacle and have everybody witness how ridiculous it is. People dancing and stuff. But another reason they want the dancing eliminated is because it's free, Rocky.
Free, everything free.
People are enjoying themselves, having a community, going back and forth, and all of that is
It's
free.
not business.
Right. It's not free. If you want to enjoy yourself, what the police state and the corporatists want is for you to go to Times Square and go pay for a show up there. Spend your $60, $70 or more to go over there. Pay for your entertainment. You're not allowed to have a free entertainment in this system.
I see. I totally agree.
This is what they want, easy money. This is overtime. You take your hat off, you scratch your head, you yawn, you don't do shit, and you make time and a half, easy money. But Bloomberg is worried about all kinds of expenses. He wants to cut the school, he wants to cut the social programs, anywhere he can, except the police state here. For this, there's plenty of money. Lean up against the fucking barricade, collect your overtime. For that, don't worry. He's got deep pockets for that, because it's coming out of your pocket, it's coming out of mine, it's coming out of theirs.
Totally agree, yes.
You can't sleep on the street.
He's picking his nose, look.
Sure, they pay him time and a half for that. Yeah, they pay him time and a half to pick his nose too, everything. But you can't sleep on the street either, Rocky, because you know why? Because that's free.
Everything free is not allowed.
You want to sleep under a tree? No, you can't do that. You got to go somewhere where you're going to have to pay, a single room.
If you can't pay, you have to walk free.
Go to a shelter.
Walking free is okay though. That's called slavery.
So
that's okay.
That's the
only thing.
Your labor is free, and that's okay.
Your labor is free.
That's the exception to the rule. That's right.
And exceptions never make rule. Exceptions never make the rule because they are exceptions.
Then they were coming out and pretending that they were concerned about the people. The white shirts would come at this hour and say, hey, if you guys need a place to stay, let us know. We'll give you, they're going to give you the information of a shelter, when we know from constant news reports that there isn't room in shelters anymore here in New York.
Even if there's a room, you're gonna get in big trouble there.
And at that point, give them your name, give them your ID, so they can investigate your ass. You can be on their list so that they know exactly who you are.
Even if they investigate you, you're in the shelter, you're lucky. You can get in a lot of trouble. You can get stabbed, you can get robbed, you can get a lot of shit.
But that's okay because it's off camera. And nobody finds out about that.
No live stream.
That's right. That's why they didn't want the kids sleeping over behind City Hall, how they had occupied that Saturday evening. I told you they're going to be fine over there Saturday evening because Sunday morning's going to come and nobody's going to pass by there, right? Nothing happened, they let them sleep. That was okay. But the next night, Sunday night, they had to get the fuck out of there because they knew Monday morning when the corporatists go to work all around there, they didn't want to have to see that spectacle.
You see any nose picking and overtime?
See, if I had, when I get the stream, when I get mine, I'll ask you to step back over there. I'll come over here to mine, and I'll ask them how long are they allowed to collect overtime just leaning on the fucking barricade, picking their nose, doing nothing? Is there a limit to it? Is there a certain amount of people that have to be cleared from the park before they're told to go home? How exactly does that overtime work for them?
Are you gonna risk?
Huh?
Are you gonna risk?
I think that's a simple question. I don't think that's anything problematic. I think that's something I can ask them. And if they decide to
Listen,
take me down
they
for
can-
asking that question,
they can allow-
Rocky will be over there streaming it.
They can allow Angel talking shit hours and hours because Angel sound like joke and a woman. You know, they're sexist and they're like.
They can marginalize her.
Yeah,
because,
she's like nobody.
she's a drug addict
Yeah.
woman that she sounds crazy.
Yeah.
And this and that. So for her,
That's why they don't
allow
care.
her to
But
go
when it
rambling
comes to you and especially live streaming, you gotta watch your back, man.
Well, you know,
You're
the
risking your
frustration-
job.
The frustration is building up, not just within me, but within the society in general, already to a boiling point. I feel that if that's a question that I want to ask, and I got the stream, I'm going to ask them. You can stand over there at Whole Foods, so your lawyer doesn't have to worry. And you can watch that beat me down when
Maybe my lawyer comes and backs me up so we can stay close. Or she can ask because she's a lawyer, so I can live stream right behind her. Huh?
All of that, Rob.
All of that. Waiting. What's Houston? What's the call?
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, Houston, we got a problem. Back up. So obviously, Tony and me, we're not enough. We need backup.
That's right.
So
Make
stop
sure you get all the dirty
stop
looks over there, Rob.
making only comments. What do you call it? Only comment, not really coming down and backing up. Just comment for the sake of comment.
Listen, I know some people are far away, like you explained.
No, we have people in Manhattan and around here. They're watching Brooklyn, whatever, Queens. They can take a train, boom, 1 hour they're here, but they rather make comments. I don't understand this.
I don't know. I'd rather make an appeal to them if they can to make an effort to come over here.
If Tony is suspicious and this and that, why can't you bring your ass here and do the better backup?
Like I said, let me put it this way. We'll make an appeal. If you can, please come over here. We need all the help we can get.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that they're not doing their job. I don't know what reasons they have for not coming down. Like I said, they could have also family members that are sick. They could also have jobs or whatever reason they have.
But they can't keep on showing that oh, Tony is so suspicious, this and that.
I don't agree. And you can't be over here complaining, and then you're a train ride away,
Right there.
and you don't come over here. And
That's
support.
not fair.
That part I don't agree with. But if you're not,
Or everything I do is wrong, then come and help me out, right? Ask the better questions, especially if you're a lawyer. You should know better because you're a lawyer. I never claim I'm a lawyer or something.
I want to also see how we can start bringing the show back a little bit more towards all things Occupy. I feel that some of the show has started to go into other areas.